Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the Shamrock Bowl tonight. I am here with Crather Nelson, who does most of the play-by-play. We have a special guest tonight, Dr. Chuck Ledbetter, who is, of course, the superintendent of the Dublin City School System. And Dr. Ledbetter, I want to introduce you and welcome you to TV 35 Game of the Week tonight.
Glad to be here. Really appreciate the opportunity to be able to share the mic with you for a few minutes.
Well, we're going to do that. We start the game. Crather, are you ready?
Yeah, it's only 174 degrees up here, but it's ready for some football.
We're ready. All right, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shamrock Bowl as we see the Dublin captains, number 4, Robert Strickland, number 5, Anderson Brim, number 63, Quillian May, and, of course, number 71, Robbie Allison, as they go out there to the midfield. They're about to do the corn toss, and Crather, I believe you have the captains for the Laney Wildcats.
I do, Stan. Number 18, Mario Sumter. Number 23, Vicente Tompkins. Number 53, Robert Clark. And number 54, Roger Chappell.
All right, well, let's wait on the corn toss. I told you earlier we have a very special guest tonight with us. And, of course, that's Dr. Chuck Ledbetter, who is the superintendent of the Dublin City School System. And we're about to call the toss.
Number 52, Robert Clark. Number 54, Roger Chappell.
There's the toss.
Here come the Irish.
Here come the Irish.
Laney has won the toss and is elected to serve. Captain for the Irish, number 5, Anderson Brim, number 4, Robert Strickland, number 6.
Stan, Laney won the toss. They will defer, so Dublin will get the opening kickoff.
Interesting choice by Laney there.
Yeah.
Usually when you see, once you defer, with Dublin taking the ball, you see the team who's going to kick choose to kick from the scoreboard, so they're going to it in the second quarter. And
Plus, they're kicking away from the sun. Dublin's going away from the sun.
I don't really understand it, but so be
They'll
it.
have the sun in their face.
They've obviously never seen many Clint Eastwood movies. That's all I can say.
Of course, Stan, Dublin fans are used to seeing Dublin and Laney play, but as a region game. And of course, this year this will be a non-region game, and it'll be a good test for Coach Holmes and his team to kind of see where they are, because Laney's one of those teams that's always got great athletes and tremendous team speed.
Well, you know,
Absolutely.
Crather, tonight we'll see, and I was talking with Dr. Ledbetter, and I think he probably is right. This could be the best team that Dublin plays all year.
It very well may be. Yeah, they've always got great athletes.
We'll learn a lot about who we are tonight.
You sure will. Yeah, absolutely. After the game, win or lose, you'll get a good feel for what kind of football team you've got.
All right, Crather, back for Dublin.
19, Johnny Willis. Set the kickoff.
Number 14, Britt O'Neill.
I believe the other deep back is Johnny Willis.
I think you're right.
Number
Number 19, Johnny Willis. We're about to get started in the 2014 football season in Dublin, Georgia.
On your feet for the kickoff.
All right, ball's on the tee.
Kicking for Laney, number 23.
Very good
Vicente
kick.
Tompkins, right to the goal line. Here comes Willis.
Willis brings it out.
Off to his right. He's got some running room. He's across the 20, out to the 24.
Willis
Good return.
To the 25-yard line. Tackle made by number 53. Robert Clark. Irish kick on a 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 24, and the Dublin take it into play for the first time in 2014.
Of course, Robert Strickland at the quarterback. I'm trying to see his fullback. I can't read the number. Okay. There's a handoff, I believe that's Willis. Pretty good blocking. He's out near the 30.
For the Irish, stopped by number 5. Richard Muhammad brings up second down.
Gertie, fullback.
Larry McGurty is the fullback. Brim in motion. McGurty takes the ball.
Not much running room there. One of the Laney defenders had him by the shirt. Almost as soon as he got the ball, he'd gain about 2, maybe. Bring up third and about 3.
Third down, Irish.
That's that speed on that Laney defensive front. It's going to be interesting to see if they are in shape enough as we go in this heat. That was a backside guy. He kind of ran through and grabbed his jersey, you know.
And as you say, condition could be a big factor in this game in the fourth quarter.
Strickland, the quarterback for Dublin on the, looks like the 32-yard line. There's a snap.
Pretty good running room for Willis. He's out nearly to the 40. He'll easily have the first down, so Dublin will set it up there. 1st and 10 from their 39-yard line. Good blocking at the point of attack right there.
Good to get that for good first down.
Yeah, it sure is. Kind of get your feet wet.
Ball's now on the just shy of the 38 or 39.
Those coaches always like you to get that first hard lick, good shot in the chops. Makes you feel like you're playing football.
Brim takes a handoff.
Brim takes a handoff. Good running room. I'll have a flag. Let's check the penalty. I suspect you may have motion on Dublin. Let's see what they call.
He's trying to say we didn't have enough on the line, but I think Coach Holmes is explaining to him we had the guy on the other side.
Let's see if his lobbying campaign works. Doesn't look like it will.
Yeah, he said he's on.
Okay.
He said he's on. So
okay, good.
We'll see if they take it.
That's good eye, Dr. Ledbetter. That was the official all the way from the far side coming over making the call.
He's going to back him up.
Oh, they are going to back him up. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought he talked him out of it.
That was a good effort.
All right, so they back it up 5 yards. Now go back to 1st and 15. Strickland goes in. Jawan Wells goes in. Dwight Wallace comes out.
Let's see if Dublin can overcome some adversity here on 1st and 15. Handoff up the gut to McGirt. He had a hole initially, but Laney did a good job of closing it down quickly. He'll only get about 2 yards out of it.
Second down, Irish.
They got some big interior defensive guys.
They sure do.
Again, the conditioning's going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah, they move awfully well, too. They run the football quickly. Call it 2nd and 11 for Dublin from their 38. 9:02 to go in the first quarter, no score. Strickland back to pass. Complete to Willis. He breaks the tackle. He'll have a first down. Right around midfield. Good throw by Strickland. Good job by Willis of operating in the open field to get that first down.
Run out of bounds by number 10, Andre King.
Ball will be spotted on Laney's 48-yard line. Dublin will be 1st and 10 from there. Number 10, Jamarius Lee running in for Dublin at tight end, I believe.
Ball now resting on the Laney 48. Strickland quarterback.
Hand off to McGirt. Pretty good push up front right there. He did a good job of leaning into the defense and getting all he could out of that run. Give him about 5 yards, Stan.
I think so. Good blocking.
Very good blocking at the point of attack right there.
Almost 6.
Deshaun Lewis. Second down for the Irish.
Jamarius Lee came out then, and I did not see who went in. Fred Williams split out wide right. Rim in motion.
Inside handoff to McGirt. Big hole. He breaks it into the clear. He's running down the middle of the field. Just tripped up, and he'll fall at the Laney 5-yard line. A gain of 38 yards right there. Great blocking again by the Irish offensive line. Opening up a huge hole for McGirt right up the middle.
Good fake to Brim.
Yeah, it was. He ran right up the middle of the field and nearly got into the end zone.
I know it's early, but you're starting to see the conditioning already. That was the 9th play of the drive, and the big boys on the Laney defensive front are starting to have their hands on the hips.
Yep, might be sucking a little wind over there on their side.
Pretty well.
One thing about Coach Holmes' team, they've always been in very good condition.
Yes, sir.
And it is hot.
It is really hot. Timeout, Laney.
All right, we're back. We're back. Ball resting on about the 5-yard line.
After a great run right up the middle by McGirt, Dublin is first and goal from the Laney 5-yard line on the opening drive of the game. McGirt's now offset to Strickland's left.
Rim in motion.
Rim in motion. Takes in the handoff. Played well by one of their defenders, number 12.
Rim goes down. I think he's got it down there past the 2-yard line.
Past
it's
the
close
2.
to the 1.
Number 12, Donye Washington, came up for Laney and made a nice play right there to prevent him from getting into the end zone. But his ball will actually be spotted on the 1, so it'll be second and goal for Dublin. Got Ledbetter, the running game's really working really well on this first drive.
Yeah, the guys up front are doing a great job.
They sure are.
They're staying on blocks and doing a good job making their assignments.
There's McGirt off left guard, and he powers it into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right.
That's the way to start a ball game.
And a season.
Again, great blocking the point of attack. Got just enough of a push to get him into the end zone.
Dr. Ledbetter said a while ago they had their hands on their hips on the defensive line over there. Watch the movement. It's getting a little sluggish.
That was either an 11 or 12 play drive, and it started wearing down.
A lot of times the drive, that'll pay off in the fourth quarter, too.
Yes, sir.
Strickland's kick up and good.
Allen's Heating and Air is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Air to install and service your heating and air conditioning unit. Allen services all brands. With the purchase of a new Amana unit, you'll get a lifetime warranty on the compressor. Allen's Heating and Air. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Air. Amana Heating and Air Conditioners. Last and last and last. Never buy gas again. Check out the Oregon battery-operated 40-volt powered cordless tool system. This chainsaw is always ready. Never buy gas again with the Oregon 40-volt powered battery-operated chainsaw. Check out the other products on the cordless tool system at Myers Equipment and Supply today.
All right. Score 7-0. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Dublin takes it on a long drive. I think we counted maybe 12 plays, guys.
I think it was 12 plays.
12-play drive. Starting at their 24, and we're ready for the kick.
76 yards. All but one of those plays was on the ground, too. They threw one pass, if I remember right.
Good kick.
10 for Dublin, for Laney. Andre James on the return. Great play by number 42 for Dublin, LaTroy Lewis. Great tackle. That ball will be short of the 15-yard line for Laney. The only thing I can think is maybe they knew we'd go on a long drive because now the sun's gone down behind the building. They don't have the sun in their eyes as they start their first drive.
They may have known more than we did.
Laney comes up with trips left. Obviously in a passing formation, but I'm sure they'll run a lot out of it too. In fact, there's a quarterback off to his right. Got a nice gain of about 11 yards. That's Vicente Tompkins, their quarterback. They spread Dublin out right there and then ran to the weak side. Had good blocking out on the corner, and he made a nice run for a first down.
Went out of bounds by Quintarius Smith for Dublin.
Fake the handoff, pull it down. Great play by Jawan Wells for Dublin, closing on that play out on the corner, making a great play on a great athlete at quarterback in Tompkins. He'll lose, about a yard right there?
Yes.
Bring up 2nd and 11. Great play by Wells.
Wells has moved to that inside linebacker this year, and he's really liking it. You can see he can get around the field.
Yeah, he can move out there. And, he's a big guy, so he can see the whole field. There's jet sweep. Decent blocking. He cuts it upfield, get about 4 yards. Danye Washington on the carry for Laney.
Stopped on the play by number 19, Willis for Dublin. Brings up 3rd down to Laney.
I believe Willis was in there and tackle on that one, Stan.
I think he was.
He's doing double duty tonight.
That was Willis and number 53. It looked like Josh McCray.
Bring up 3rd and 7 for Laney with 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Dublin leads 7-0.
Big down.
Rolls to his left, looking to throw. Wide open, number 15, the wide receiver. Across the 40 for a first down. That's Gabriel Brown on the catch.
Gabriel Brown, that's at a Laney first down.
Stan, good job by Tompkins right there coming off to his left. And he had his receiver wide open and made a good throw.
Ball resting on the Laney 42.
Inside handoff. Great play by Wells again. Inside handoff to Jamarius Carswell. He tried to bring it off to his right. It looked like he might have some running room. Wells made a great play on that.
Our 2 interior guys right there did a great job of stuffing the line.
They sure did.
Wells run.
They occupied the blockers and let Wells run to the football, and he can sure do that.
And I can't call their name. 59 and 76 did a tremendous job out there.
That's Trey Coney and Javon Gann.
Loss of
Tompkins rolled to his right, looking to throw. Now he pulls it down. He's got some running room.
Oh,
some great running and some sloppy tackling. Did that ball come out at the end of the play?
I think the ball came out, but I'm also pretty sure he was down. But he rambled all the way for it.
I think he's got a first down. Yeah, that was a good run by him. He made shake and baked a couple of guys. Some suspect tackling also by Dublin, though, you'd have to say.
All right. Folks, we said we had a special guest, and we do have Dr. Chuck Ledbetter here with us tonight, and we're going to give him an opportunity while there's an official timeout to tell us about the Dublin City Schools in the beginning of the year.
Well, we're excited about another school year. We'll soon have our numbers back on our graduation rate. We expect to have the highest graduation rate in Middle Georgia for the third year in a row at Dublin High School. Very proud of our faculty and our students and our parents there. The job they've been doing, really outstanding. We're starting our International Baccalaureate program, diploma program there this year, and we're the only International Baccalaureate program in the Middle Georgia. And really did that so that for economic development reasons more than anything else. It's a high-end academics, but Europeans really trust International Baccalaureate. It's a Swiss program, and they don't necessarily trust American schools, period. And so to be able to try to say, to the European companies who might want to come here, hey, we got something for you. Come on, bring your jobs. We've done that. We've got 20 kids in it this year. Really excited about that. We would be happy if we had a dozen. And it's something we're very proud of and really glad. Our faculty members, Dr. Susan Thornton, led the charge on getting that done. And we had to have teachers go get trained, and they've done a tremendous job. We're really excited about it.
You've got to be proud of the faculty you have here. There are a lot of dedicated people in the Dublin City School system.
We have great educators, and we're very proud of them. And there are problems with education everywhere, but our people don't just say, well, we got a problem and not worry about it. They find answers.
All right, thank you, Doc. We're back. Ball resting on the Dublin 47-yard line.
Tompkins back looking to throw. And he hits a guy on the sideline. Nice tackle over there. He gained 4 or 5 yards, but he sure paid the price for it. I believe that was one of his running backs, Donye Washington, who made the catch.
Number 26, Quatarius Smith.
Yeah. Great hit, and Stan, you've probably got a holding call coming on Laney, it looks like.
That we do.
I'll make it 1st and 20.
Well, it's going to be from the point of the foul, so
they're going to take it all the way back to their 25-yard line. Or, I'm sorry, 35. It'll be 1st and 1st and 27 for Laney. Getting a little late in the first quarter with 3:25 to go from the Shamrock Bowl. Dublin leads 7-0. Tompkins faked the handoff, just went off to his right. Made a couple guys miss and got about 6 yards. Stan, he's a great athlete. He's got some real shake and bake in the open field. He's made a lot of guys miss already.
Well, Roger said this week that they, of course, have number 23, quarterback, and that he is a very, very good athlete.
Now I think we had a penalty at the end of this play. Let's see what the call is. Flag dropped over on the far side right on the Laney bench.
Well, I looked at the official running toward where I thought the play was marked. He stopped short of that, and there was a problem over there. And evidently, one of the officials threw a flag, and it goes against Laney and takes the ball all the way back to their 32-yard line or 31-yard line.
Stand there now, 1st and 31. Tompkins, keeper off to his right. Good job of closing by the left side of the Dublin defense right there. They didn't let him get out and operate in the open field, and he probably will lose a yard or two.
Stopped inside the 30-yard line.
Great job by the left side of Dublin's defensive front on that play to contain him and make the tackle.
They're going to wear Mr. Tompkins out in the first half, I believe.
He's sure running it a lot.
He has been the playmaker.
Yeah, he has.
He's moved to wide receiver now. I think they're going to.
They're running maybe kind of a Wildcat formation. Andre James will be their quarterback on this play. As you said, Dr. Ledbetter, good eye by you. Tompkins actually in the slot to the right. This is just a running play, pulls it down, goes off to his right, not much room. Another good job of closing by the Dublin defense. I believe Wells made the tackle.
I think you're right, Brady.
Guys around the football right there. Nowhere for him to run.
You got great athletes like that. You got a game tackle.
That's right.
Some of them are going to miss, but if everybody's getting to the ball, you make stops.
Good job out on the edge of containing him and turning him back in, not letting him get outside of the open field. This will now be 3rd and 30 for Laney from their own 33-yard line with 1:43 to go in the first quarter. That'll be an interesting play call on 3rd and 29. Another timeout by Laney. I believe that's the second one they've used in the first quarter.
Doc, of course, we're here at Dublin High School, and I'm looking around, and I remember the first days of being in Dublin, Georgia. The physical plant here is absolutely amazing. It was good then by all standards, but I'm looking across at the high school, of course, the field house that was constructed several years ago, the revamping of the Shamrock Bowl. I'm looking across. I'm presuming that is the baseball field, softball field.
Baseball up on the hill.
And where is the baseball field now? Still over here.
Yes, sir. Right.
Redo it.
Over by the firehouse.
We're blessed with great facilities, and we have a community that supports us, and we're so thankful for that, and a community that wants us to be good in everything we do. And we appreciate that. Academics, athletics, arts, we want to do a great job of turning out well-rounded people for the future.
It is a lot to be proud of for the citizens of Dublin, Georgia.
Yes, it is. Tompkins with the inside handoff to, I believe that's number 4.
It brings it out to the 50-yard line.
Marius Carswell made a nice run right up the gut to get it to midfield, but they'll be 4th and about 12 and in a kicking situation.
Fred O'Neill. 4th down, Laney. Back set to kick for Laney. 11 Lackey, number 1. Back deep for the Irish, number 19.
Lackey back to kick for Laney. Johnny Willis back deep to get the punt for Dublin. Short kick off to the right. We got a guy blocking that nearly got in the way of the football and wound up being good for them. Kicked it down about our 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
All right, ball's going to change hands. Dublin will take over on their own 12-yard line, it looks like, from up here. One thing I want to mention, this is pretty nice tonight because I got 2 football guys up here with me, and that's great. I don't have to talk much. Now, who would y'all be cheering for next weekend, next Saturday?
Well, I'll be cheering for.
Doc, you'll be cheering for Auburn?
I will be cheering for Auburn. Yes.
And you'll be cheering for Georgia?
I'll be cheering for Georgia, too. As long as you're not calling the Hogs next Saturday, you're not missing.
And I believe the Auburn-Arkansas game's at 4 and the Georgia-Clemson game's at 5:30.
That's right.
And both places will be hot as you know what.
Yes, they will.
There's a handoff to number 3, Jerian McMiller. He'll get about 4 yards out of it. This little handoff off to the left.
Is McMiller.
Or actually off to the offense's right.
You know, I recognize some of these last names as they've got to be kids whose parents went here years ago.
Yeah, I went to school with Larry McGurk's daddy back in seemed like 1890s now.
I'm Marcus Clements with Clements & King Insurance. Did you know 1 out of 2 people age 60 or over will spend time in a nursing home before their death? Long-term care insurance is available at Clements & King Insurance. Protect your assets and those that you love. Call 272-8019.
Are you ready for some football? Piggly Wiggly is, and we've got everything you need for tailgating or grilling out with the gang at home. Score every time with Piggly Wiggly's friendly personal service and a clean and safe environment in which to shop. Now go Irish, go to Piggly Wiggly. Now go Falcons, go to Piggly Wiggly. Now go Crusaders, go to Piggly Wiggly. Now go Raiders, go to Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly, a proud sponsor of our community.
Dr. Ledbetter, I asked you earlier, and we have talked about this physical plant. We've talked about some of the new developments at Dublin High School.
Yes.
But we have a whole school system.
Absolutely.
And we have the middle school. We have, 3 other schools?
3 elementaries and alternative education school as well.
Okay.
Yes,
well, tell us about some of the things that y'all are doing there.
Middle school is going great. We've got a great gifted and honors program at the middle school. It's continuing to grow and expand. This year we're doing something unique. We're the first middle school in Georgia to be offering courses for our 8th graders in Microsoft and Adobe, where they can earn industry certification that they can carry with them even when they graduate from high school to go get jobs. And we're really excited about that, and feel like that's going to be something that's not only going to help our students, it's also going to help our community to have technologically proficient a future workforce. And so we're very excited about it, excited about the things we're seeing happening at that middle school. And I don't know if we're about to start, but I'll talk more about other schools in a minute.
All right, we'll talk about the rest in a moment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we go back to the field. Flag on the play.
Dead ball, false start on Dublin.
Gonna back the ball up a little bit more. Bring up 2nd down, 12 yards to go. From just across the 10-yard line. Strickland goes in. Prather, as he often does in court, has disappeared completely.
Referees are trying to get them to reset the clock to 12 minutes. 2 seconds ran off on that penalty, and illegal procedure is not actually a place. They're trying to get them to reset it to 12 minutes even. First game jitters there.
Oh, I'm sure. And it is hot, and we have a little bit of a breeze up here, not much, and I doubt there's any on that field. All right. Strickland behind center. Got a reverse. Runs into difficulty. Maybe a fumble.
Fumble on the play.
And I believe Dublin recovered it.
Recovered by Dublin.
And I'm not sure who the ball carrier was. That may have been Brim.
3rd down, Irish.
Seven or 8 yards right here would be big. Just gives a little room to punt.
Yep. Fred Williams goes in along with the quarterback, Robert Strickland.
Strickland's pass intended for number 18.
Pass goes incomplete. Fred Williams and Robert Strickland. And Dublin will be punting.
Fred Williams calls incomplete.
On 4th and 16.
4th down, Irish.
And Strickland is the punter.
Whoa.
Bullet punt.
Great little rugby punt there by Robert.
Strickland's punt falls out on the 44-yard line. Laney takes over 1st and 10.
Laney takes over with good field position. 10 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the half. And they'll have the ball on the Dublin 41-yard line. Well, we'll see what they can do with good field position.
In spite of, even though they're in good field position, we netted about 34 yards on the punt with no return. Pretty effective. Now we got to play some defense.
Quick handoff. Forward, about a 4-yard gain. Maybe 5.
Number 4, that's Carswell on the carry for Laney. Tackle made by number 53, that's McCray. 2nd down.
And Josh jumped on his back.
Second and 6 right here, Lee. Come on up. Nice play right there.
Nice play right there by number 14 for the Fighting Irish, Brett O'Neill.
Great job at corner there, coming up and really supporting. About a 3-yard loss there, wasn't it?
Very good play for Dublin. Backs the ball up almost the 40-yard line. Brings up a 3rd and 9. Tompkins, the quarterback for the Laney Wildcats. They did not get the first down. Good play. Good play. Wells again on the tackle.
And number 19, Johnny Willis. 4th down, Laney.
Big 4th down right here. Big 4th and 5. Stop right here is a real change for us.
Laney's going to go for it on 4th and 5. Tompkins, the quarterback. Tompkins rolls out to his right. It completes it to number 10, Andre James. Fairly quickly brought down, but he does get the first down at the Dublin 28-yard line.
Tackle made by number 14, O'Neill.
O'Neill on the tackle again for Dublin High.
Number 70.
And big number 70, Mr. Ty Strong.
You got a quarterback who can run like that, he gets on the corner, he puts a lot of pressure on those DBs.
Tompkins in shotgun. Tompkins keeps it. And all the way down, stayed inside, all the way down to about the 7-yard line.
He got away with a block at the back right there that sprung down on the corner, but that happens.
Laney relying on the athleticism of the quarterback, Vicente Tompkins. He takes it up the middle, and he is met at about the 4, maybe the 5-yard line, driven back. So there is a gain. And they're going to give him, way down to the 2-yard line. It looks.
That was a great spot.
Yeah, that was a good spot. don't know what. Did he make it?
He did not get in.
Did not get in.
It'll be 3rd and goal. That's 6-inch line, it looks like. Great job by our defense sticking it up in there and getting a push.
Gain of about a yard, maybe.
Yeah, why is the clock not running?
Ball on about the 6-inch line. I say junior high because I'm old and that's what we call it. Middle school.
Well,
and now we're going to the elementary school.
You know, we have 3 elementary schools, and we don't have any school zones. Parents can choose any school they want to go to. And all of them are really focused on project-based learning, on students using what they learn. So each one has a different theme to do the projects, but they all learn the same thing. So we've got science, technology, engineering, and math elementary at Susie Dasher. We've got an talented arts and gifted elementary school at Saxon Heights. And we have leadership, environmental awareness, and public service at Hillcrest. And all of them are doing great things. Saxon Heights is an Arts Now showcase school. They have showcases about 3 times a year. People come from all over the state to see the way they're incorporating the arts in their teaching. Hillcrest came second in the national recycling contest last year. They teach the Leader in Me curriculum, teaching students how to be leaders and how to really have, really work on growing character and the right kind of people and Susie Dasher, kids are really getting into the science, the engineering, and it's really exciting to see our kids use what they learn.
I know it is. We're going to talk about the leaders in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Tompkins does take it in for a touchdown. Quick, right off the center's hips. So that brings the score to 7-6 with 6:45 left in the half. And Laney will now attempt the extra point.
Nope. No good.
7-6, they called it an incomplete pass.
We ran that little polecat formation and just tried to sprint out and throw it. And we did a pretty good job of being there and fighting for the ball and just not letting him tuck it away.
The City of Dublin Natural Gas is growing to meet your needs by partnering with the community, like Moore Station Village, Masters Circle, The Legends, Walk Ridge, Live Oak, Benton House, Waterford, and Greystone. Examples of true partnership with the community. That's Dublin Natural Gas.
We're going to start back, it looks like, right away, so we'll get back to that.
As soon as we do, I'm going to come back and start talking about some of the great people we've got in this system. We're very proud of them, proud of the job that they do.
Back before the eyes, number 19, Willis, and number 14, O'Neill.
O'Neill with a kickoff. I'm not going to call it. I think they think he must have got his jersey. But he makes a pretty good return out to the 25-yard line. That was O'Neill. And Crather has reappeared. We did our best. All right, the ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Dublin Fighting Irish.
Number 19, Willis on the carry for the Irish.
Willis on the carry, tried to come off to his right. Well played by the Laney defense. They closed on the football very well right there and stopped him for a gain of what, maybe one?
Yeah.
Looks like a yard.
They did a really good job pursuing the ball.
Second down for the Irish.
Watch Coach Holmes. You're going to see something come back the other way for the Knights over. That kind of pursuit.
Yeah, he's good with misdirection. And like you say, if you can get a defense flowing one way, come back to it later on, you can hit them for a big play, possibly with misdirection. Inside handoff to McGirt. A little bit of blocking, not a whole lot. Also is a flag down. Let's see what the call is.
Maybe motion that time on the Irish.
Looked like
Coleman for Laney brings up. There's a flag on the play. Ball start on the Irish.
be a legal procedure on Dublin. That'll back them up and bring up second and what, about 14?
Really declined it.
Oh, they declined it.
About third and 7.
Third and what, about 7 or 8? Laney counting on their defense to be able to make a play right here and put Dublin in a punting situation. Strickland brings him up. Hand off to Willis. He had a little bit of a hole there. Got out near the 35. However, I think he needed to get across the 35, so I think, Stan, he'll be a yard short, it looks like.
Watch the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is short.
Actually, he's going to be, what, at least a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards short.
Fourth down, Irish.
Kicking team goes in for the Irish.
We've just gone under 5 minutes to go in the first half here from the Shamrock Bowl. Dublin leads at 7-6. Strickland will be back in a punting situation for Dublin. Laney's not buying it, Stan. They're in what we call punch safe. Looks like they think it's a fake. Strickland motioning to his offense.
And running out of time.
Or some kind of signal here. The play clock's got to be about to wind down.
And there he goes.
Yep, there it is. I think Dublin was just trying to get them to jump. That's pretty good discipline by the Laney defense not to go for it.
Went back to punt for the Irish, number 10. James back deep for Laney.
Good kick by Strickland. Ball's going to hit near the 40. And I think a Dublin
going to be up here around the 40-yard line.
Returner.
That's number 26.
Quarterius Smith. He was trying to get down and down that ball inside the 30. Unfortunately, it hit him after one bounce. The ball would be marked right there for Laney.
On their own 40-yard line.
Stan, the ball will be spotted right on the Laney 40-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 there with 4:08 to go in the half, trailing the Irish 7-6.
And the Lucy Laney band is not here.
They've got a great band. I always love to see them bring their band. Not that we don't have a great one as well. They really put on a show. The officials timeout to get the ball spotted. Now it's 1st and 10 for Laney as Tompkins brings them up in the pistol formation. Inside handoff. Oh, he faked it. It broke around left end for a big run. He'll be close to first down yardage. That was a great fake by Tompkins.
Very good fake.
Yeah, everybody in the stadium thought he made that inside handoff, and he hit the ball really well and then went off to his left. Made a nice run.
He is a great athlete.
He sure is. Yeah, he's very dangerous in the open field.
Second
down, Laney.
3:36.
Yeah, about to go into 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Laney trying to mount a drive late in the half to take the lead. Tompkins again faked that inside handoff and took it straight up the gut. Wells made a nice play on it. Good reaction by him.
Wells was watching that play.
He sure was. He closed fast and limited him to about a 3-yard gain, I guess.
3:13 now left. As they spot the ball, there is a first down. Ball resting on the Dublin 46.5-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Laney Wildcats.
I don't know if there was an official timeout on that.
They call it an injury timeout, which is fine, but they got to get a player in.
There goes the clock.
He just started the clock.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't see anybody limp off.
I can't remember his name. 23?
23?
Yeah, he left.
Oh, Tompkins did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're now in that pistol formation. Levin Lackey, number 1, will be the Laney quarterback on this play. We better keep an eye and see if Tompkins can get back in there. He's played very well for them. Yeah, delay right there. They couldn't get the snap.
That ball delay game on Laney.
Coach Holmes was down there yelling strongly at the refs to get that penalty called. Good job by him of lobbying.
Coach Holmes is a lobbyist, so to speak.
Yes,
Sometimes he is a very vociferous lobbyist on the field. He sticks up for his kids.
He sure does.
All right, ball resting now on the Laney 49-yard line. Lost 5 on the penalty.
Ball's out. Great job of raking that ball out by somebody.
Green ball.
Yeah, looks like Dublin may have it. Let's check the call. Great job. Somebody got an arm in there and just raked that ball out.
Dublin has the ball. 2:19 left in the half.
Allison comes
down.
up with it, I believe. Robbie Allison came up with the ball. I'm not sure who raked it out, but that was a great job by the Dublin defense. Dublin now take over at 48 of Laney with a chance to go in and get more points before the half.
Robbie is just a junior, but before the year is out, he will be in the sights of some major colleges.
He's a very good football player.
I like to see our defense be opportunistic right there, you know. Big stop at a big time.
Yep. Somebody just came in there and got a paw in there and raked that ball out. Come on. Jet sweep to Willis. Got a little bit of blocking. He'll get about 3 yards down to 45.
Dropped by number 11.
Laney's done a great job setting the quarter. They've come up hard on their slates.
Yeah, their defense runs to the ball very well. We now hit the 2-minute mark. Dublin does have all 3 timeouts to try to work a 2-minute offense down into scoring position right here. I see some clean jerseys out there also. They're substituting some of their defensive line. It looks like getting some fresh guys in there. There's that double handoff inside.
They didn't fool anybody then.
No.
Gain of about
DeMonte Stanley ultimately wound up with the ball, but he, like you said, Stan, they didn't fool the defense. Laney defense closed very well. They only got about 2 yards.
3rd down, minute 15 left in the game.
That was Ramon Pittman who wound up with the ball. Minimal gain, 1:09 to go in the first half.
Irish
with a big 3rd down conversion right here, 3rd and 6. Now, Coach Holmes didn't like the look of his offensive set right there and called a timeout.
All right, we're going to go back. Timeout on the field. Dr. Ledbetter, let's talk about some of the leaders.
Well, before I get to the leaders, one more school I want to talk about. Moore Street, our alternative school, has done a really good job in the last 3 years of kids who in the past sometimes were shoved out and on the street, of keeping them where they're learning, in a more structured environment. And over the last 2 years, we've graduated 36 students who wouldn't have graduated otherwise. And so that's very important, too. Emery Bostic is the leader there, has done a great job. And our elementary schools, I've got John Strickland, Robert's dad is what we know him as around here, but our quarterback's dad. But John, of course, everybody knows John, and John does a great job at Saxon Heights Elementary with that Arts Now school, and really gets involved in the arts and getting those kids excited about it. And Susie Dasher, I've got Clovis Williams. Clovis used to coach here and was a teacher, and then assistant principal, and has done a great job. He's now in his second year at Susie, and is really a great young leader. And Jimmy McManus at Hillcrest has just done a tremendous job as a principal there, an elementary principal. And Mike Millett's in his second year at Dublin Middle, doing a great job. And of course, at the high school in his 5th year now is Robert Hunter, and Robert runs a tight ship, does a great job.
I didn't realize Dr.
Thank you,
Hunter's
Doc.
been here
We're back
5
on the
years.
field.
This is his field.
Inside handoff to Willis. Good blocking, good tough running, too. He'll have a first down inside the 35. That play was well blocked, and he ran hard right up the gut and gained about 10 yards. He got the first down. Dublin's got a man down. Is that Wells?
That's Dewan Wells.
Hopefully it's
Get
just
Wells
a cramp. This early in the year, you'd expect a lot of cramping tonight, as hot as it is.
You believe it or not, Frankly, I'm in my 6th year.
Your
Time
6th
flies.
year.
6th
Sure
year
does.
here.
Wow. Congratulations.
Well, we love it. But one other thing, Stan, if I can go there.
All right, let's go.
We've got a new invention, kind of a hybrid school with 4 school systems right now, maybe more soon, working together. Us, Lawrence County, Wheeler County, Bleckley County. Out here at the Old West Lawrence High School, we got a grant. We've renovated it, and it's going to be a career academy that we share. And we've got some high-end, what I call high-end advanced career from Southern Regional Education Board that we're starting there this year, particularly for kids that are interested in going to Georgia Tech and those kind of things, really hands-on science and math. We also have are going to see that program grow as we move forward with other programs that business and industry in our area wants to have kids getting trained in and getting people trained in. So we're very excited about what we can offer all of our students in the community from all our systems more by pooling our resources in those areas.
Anything you can do in education to match up kids with what employers are looking for, give them those skills is what you're looking to do.
Exactly.
That's exciting to hear.
And it makes it a better place to live here in Dublin, Georgia.
Handoff, well blocked. The Pittman came off to his left. Good blocking at the point of attack. He's down near the 20-yard line. 26.7 seconds. Dublin does have 2 timeouts to work with. They'll try to at least get in field goal position, although we certainly love a touchdown.
24 seconds.
Inside handoff from McGirt. Big hole right up the gut.
Now we get a timeout.
And a touchdown-saving tackle by Andre James for Laney. If not for that, McGirt would be in the end zone celebrating right now. But a big run.
Timeout, Irish.
Fraser, we need to thank Dr. Ledbetter
We sure
for being
do.
up here and helping us, but more than anything else, telling us things that I don't know. I don't have kids in the system anymore. I've got grandkids now, and I hope that they will come along. And
we appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to talk about it. You know, you said one thing that was really on point there, right there in that Career Academy. The thing that we can offer there, because of it's a unique school of its own, is when somebody comes in and says, we want to put in a curriculum for the kind of industry that we're bringing in, we can put it in. You know, all we got to do is tell them, okay, if you'll put up a little money to help us put in the training for this, we'll train people for it. And so to be able to offer that is good for our kids, it's good for our community, and it's good for people who are coming here. And I just think it's going to be another piece for our community to let us really bring jobs and grow our economy. So we're very excited about it.
Anything you can do that qualifies as job training, employers will be thrilled to see that.
Yes, sir.
That gives them a pipeline of new talent, new employees.
We got one play and a timeout, I think is what it amounts to get a field goal kick if we don't score.
Dublin will be 1st and 10 from the Laney 11 with 15.5 seconds to go in the half. They do have one timeout. Strickland fakes a handoff, rolls to his right, looking to throw, throws it up, intercepted in the end zone. He was off balance, going off his back foot right there. Good job by the Laney defense. They had a guy in there right in his face, and then they had it well defended in the end zone for the easy interception.
Kind of looked like he had a hand on him, kind of turned his shoulders as he threw, and the ball just fluttered.
And the guy was right in his face. He was going off his back foot, just couldn't get anything on the throw.
We got to defend the play and go take a 1 point lead to the half now.
Should still
Laney
be
with
the lead at the half.
interception in the end zone on that play. Strickland had a bad throw, off on the wrong foot, and Laney takes over. Barring a miracle, we believe the first half is about to end, and they go down. The quarterback goes down to one knee, and that's what we do. And I don't think we've seen Tompkins.
No, he hasn't been back in the game.
He has not been back since he went out.
The young man's not injured. That'll be the end of the half from the Shamrock Bowl. Your score: Dublin 7, Laney 6.
When it comes to outdoor power equipment, tools, and accessories, around here there's only 2 names you need to know: Cullen Supply and Engine Service and Still. 2 trusted names in outdoor power tools, offering a wide range of blowers, trimmers, edgers, the right tool for any outdoor job. Come by today and ask Andy Collins to show you their wide range of Still power tools at Cullen Supply and Engine Service at 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin and 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.
All right, we are on. It looks like we've got some extra time in the half, and of course, I told you we're going to have 2 special guests tonight. First half, you heard from Dr. Chuck Ledbetter, who is the superintendent of schools. Now we have Dr. Fred Williams, who is the assistant superintendent of schools here in the Dublin City School System. Dr. Williams, we're proud that you're here with us tonight. We welcome you up here to the Channel 35. I won't say booth because we get put up here in the heat tonight, in the cold toward the winter, but welcome to the Shamrock Bowl, a familiar place to you, I know.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. We appreciate all that TV 35 does and all you guys do to cover high school sports in this community.
Well, we think TV 35 does a great job in what they do, and we want the people to know what's going on in the Dublin City School System. Earlier, we talked about the schools, the physical plants, how many schools we have. We talked about some of the leaders in the schools, and we talked about a lot of things. But the one thing that our listeners and our viewers need to know, you've been here for a long time.
Yes, sir.
I remember a short span in 2002 during spring practice when you saved them, you kept it going when everything else fell apart for the Irish, and then Coach Holmes comes in, y'all go to the state championship game. So I know one kid that will never forget it, and a bunch of parents. But we welcome you tonight, and we want you to participate with us, and we're going to talk about the school system now. Before we get started, your official position is assistant superintendent. Is it for a specific area or overall?
Overall, many hats along with that, and we have a tremendous leader in Dr. Ledbetter and a great team at the central office that does a lot of great things for our staff and students.
Schools like I see in medicine and other things have gotten much more complicated to run, and I guess it takes a much larger staff than what may have been around when Mr. Stewart was superintendent, but based on what you see, it looks like, I think, and I'm going to ask you, which way are we headed, up or down?
I think that we're headed up. We have a tremendous staff, and we have tremendous students. We're doing a lot of great things. I talked to Woody Tarpley earlier about how our students fare when they leave Dublin High School. We track our students, and his daughter was able to exempt English at the University of Georgia based on the academics here at Dublin High School. So we're excited about that.
That's interesting because there are statistics out there that do the same thing and show where those kids were their senior year and where they go on in college. And the Dublin City city school system, Dublin High School in particular, has a lot to be proud of about the performance of these kids that become adults in college. But I think we're about to get started. We're going to come back to you in just a little bit.
Dublin will be kicking off to start the third quarter. Wells is going to kick it off.
Number 6, Jawan Wells.
Yep. Back deep for Laney will be number 10. That's James, Andre James, and number 14.
Set back deep for Laney, number 12. That's Washington.
Or I'm sorry, 12 Washington.
And 14.
Yeah, and 14 and 10. 14 is Dubray Martin.
Keep taking on about the 6-yard line.
They got some blocking, big hole. He's out down the right side. Wells had to make a tackle. He slowed him up. And
there's a flag going in at the last minute.
Let's see what the flag is at the end of the play. But that return all the way to Dublin's 44-yard line, so let's see what the call is. Hopefully not a face mask on Dublin.
There is a flag on the play.
And for our fans, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a region game. It was last year, but we're in a completely different region. Region 3AA, is that right?
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Williams?
Yes, sir.
Jefferson County is back in the region with us. Right. Screven County, East Lawrence and Dublin, of course. Swainsboro is back, and I can't think of Harlem is our farthest trip. And there's one more.
Personal foul.
Jefferson County.
Matter.
Even though this is not a region game, Laney has always proved to be a tremendous rivalry for the Irish.
Oh, yes.
Dating back when Sam Bars was here and on into Rogers' years.
And that team that went to the state championship game played them in the Dome in the semifinal. Yeah. Won it in overtime.
One of the coaches that played on that particular team was Brian Wallace, and he's back here coaching.
Yeah, that's Bubba.
Gentlemen, y'all are the experts. Tell me what just happened. Why are we kicking it out?
Only thing I can think, Stan, is somebody was offsides on the kickoff, I guess, and they just called it no play, which probably is very fortunate for Dublin because Laney's kick return had a long run back. Yeah, so
Laney had a tremendous return.
They sure did.
It certainly worked in Dublin's favor.
Wells will kick it again from the Dublin 40. Hopefully he can kick it for a touchback. That's a good kick. Driving him back all the way to his goal line and coming off to his right again.
Same type return.
Yep, got a little bit of room. They held him up out around the 25. Good job by the coverage team of Dublin.
Good job of staying in the lanes on that particular
kick. Sure was, yeah. James on the kick return for
tackle made by Lee for Dublin.
Tackle made by Lee for Dublin. The ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line of Laney. Let's see if they get their quarterback back, Stan. He got hurt about midway through the second quarter, and we didn't see him after that. And I believe Dr. Ledbetter said the kid now playing quarterback for them, Lackey, is the coach's son. So Tompkins must be out for the rest of the game, I'm assuming. There's a quick out. Yeah, he dropped that ball. He had him in the open field to his right. Receiver tried to run with it before he caught it, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Laney's not a real big passing team. They try to get those wide splits to spread you out to get natural seams to stick it up in there.
Yeah, they really spread you out. Like you say, they like to run off that most of the time.
I'm looking for Tompkins on the sideline over there, but I do not see him. But that doesn't mean anything because I can barely see him.
Looks like we may not see him the rest of the night, I'm assuming, since he was not able to come out and start the second half. There's Lackey with that inside handoff. He pulls the ball down. He's in the open field. He'll have a first down.
Number 1, Lackey on the
Their quarterbacks do a great job of ball faking. They really ride that inside handoff or fake handoff and then go off to the right. Dublin's got a man down, so we'll have timeout for an injury. Lackey back in the shotgun. He's got kind of a broken bone look off to the right.
There's movement over there.
Yeah, inside handoff. Oh, great play by Wells. Great play by Wells. Boy, he playing an inside linebacker, Fred, just suits him to a T. He's got that big frame. He can see the offensive set real well. He's just running to the ball. Been doing that all night.
Second down job running inside out and making the tackle on that Mike linebacker position. Last year he had his hand on the ground, but he's doing a tremendous job at Mike this year.
Second and call it a long 10 for Laney at their 38-yard line. A little bit of confusion in the Dublin secondary pre-snap. Bring Washington in motion. And there's a penalty on some, probably on the offense. Ball's loose. Dublin jumped on it. And Stan, given where they threw that flag back in the backfield, I'm going to assume that the penalty's going to be on Laney. Dublin does have another man down, by the way.
Like cramps also.
Yeah, another cramp. Hopefully only a cramp. Strickland brings them up for Dublin's initial possession of the second half, leading 7-6 early in the third quarter. Strickland bobbled that ball coming out of the snap, had to just eat it. He's thrown for a big loss, 5 or 6 yards behind the line. Stan, he bobbled that snap, never really had it, just had to try to get it back under control. And quite frankly, he did well not to turn the ball over right there.
Sure did.
I keep looking for number 7 to end of the ball game. Strickland brings him up, giving instructions to Brim.
Strickland back to pass. Overthrew all of his receivers right there. Just threw it right down the middle. He had two receivers out in the pattern. One of them was Willis, but nobody was anywhere near that ball. He threw it down inside the 20, and no receiver was in the immediate area. Bring up 3rd and 14 for Dublin.
Big third down play for us coming up here. We have the ball on their side of the field. And
yeah, you get a turnover in that situation, like you said, take over on their side of the field, you hate not to get points out of it.
Third and about 14.
Inside handoff to McGirt. He runs up the middle, tried to cut off to his right, ran into one of his blockers, had to shift back to his left. The defense caught up with him.
They're going to mark it at the
ball
40-yard
line. It'll be 4th and about 6.
About a 9-yard gain, 8 or 9. Let's see what Dublin does now.
He's a really good running back. He had that big run in the first half on that first drive to get Dublin down into the scoring position.
One tackle away on that play on that fullback.
He sure was, yeah. Strickland standing right at midfield, or just inside midfield on the punt.
Call this the rugby punt.
We're just going to try to kick him into a hole. Yep. That ball went off to his left. It did hit. It looked like inside the 20. Let's see where they mark it.
About the 19-yard line.
Yeah, so it's inside the 20. Can't complain about kicking them dead inside the 20. Make them go the long field right here.
I tell you, our young man been working very hard this summer and doing a tremendous job of trying to condition. We really didn't have any hot days like this. So this is
this is the hottest weather we've had all summer, the last 2-3 days. But we talked about in the first half, Fred. Coach Holmes always does a great job of conditioning, and we're kind of locked in the defensive struggle right here, and that can make the difference in the fourth quarter, which team's in the best shape. Lackey back on the fly pattern. He's got a man open and just barely overthrew him by one step.
Number 1, Lackey pass intended for
Dwight Wallace on the coverage.
The receiver had maybe one step on him right there, and the ball was overthrown.
And one step on. A lot of times teams will do that to come out to back you up in coverage and stuff so they can get some creases to run it in.
Lackey showed a good arm on that play.
Looks like we're in cover 3.
They got trips left, trying to run it inside. Great play, great hit. Great hit by Wells right there.
Exactly what you like to see, all those yellow hats around the football.
Absolutely.
Wells did a tremendous job.
He did. Great play right there, filling that lane, meeting the ball carrier right in the lane. He did get about 3 yards. Bring up 3rd and 7 for Laney, or a long 6. They got trips right here. Lackey rolls to his right, looking to throw. He had a man open just beyond the first down marker, but missed him right there.
Entertainment by defense end.
Yeah, it was a good job. As you know, Lackey was hoping probably to get out on the corner, be able to pull that ball down, and run for the first down. Good job by the Dublin defense. And their receiver was cramping up at the end of that play too, so the heat's starting to take its toll on both teams here with a lot of cramping going on.
We're trying to get the right personnel in.
Yeah, Dublin looks a little confused right there. Had to run a man off late just before the snap.
Oh, he had to pull it down.
Oh, man, yeah, great job by somebody coming in on it, but a good job by the punter to pull it down and get that kick off.
He punted down at the Dublin.
I think the Laney coaches are yelling for a roughing call. They didn't get it. Well, let's give their punter credit. That could have been a disaster for them. He did a good job of doing what he could with it, getting the kick off.
Good job by defense holding the man.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm Dale Knife-Arm, your State Farm agent on Hillcrest. All of us here can provide you with whatever you need from an insurance standpoint: auto, health, life, homeowners insurance, and even financial services. Check us out at our new location on Hillcrest Parkway between Dublin High School and Kroger.
Dublin will take the ball over on their 49-yard line. Good field position.
Great field position right here. We need to take advantage of it, get some points on the board.
But both offenses seem to have
we're kind of
gotten mired in the heat.
We're locked in a defensive struggle right now with 7:46 to go in the third quarter. 7-6 Dublin. Handoff off to the right. Good cut by McMiller right there. He'll get about 3 yards out of it.
Down block by Robbie Allison. Great student athlete. Does a tremendous job in the classroom as well, and really caved his man down off tackle there.
We were talking about him in the first half, Fred. I imagine a few recruiters will be coming around looking at him about a year from now.
Yes, sir. He's a tremendous student athlete. He takes care of the classroom as well as the weight room man on the field.
Inside handoff to McMiller, pretty good run. He got popped there at the end, but he's near the first down marker. He may be just short. Let's see where he marks. Yeah. Nice run right there. Good blocking at the point of attack.
Only inches short.
Great job by the interior, running behind Big Trey Coney and doing a good job of moving those guys out of the middle.
Let's call it third and maybe a foot. Inside handoff to McGirt. Good tough run. Across the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. He'll easily have his first down. That's a great run by McGirt.
The Dublin coaches up here with us evidently saw something. I heard one of them say it's going to be a touchdown. Not quite.
Wearing Laney out on that right side right now.
McGirt's a tough runner.
Trey Coney, the center for Dublin. Important man in the wing tee.
Yes, sir. Hit the middle.
And off to McMiller. Pretty good blocking. Good tough running. That's a way to finish off a run right there. He wound up getting about 6 or 7 yards out of it.
Yes, sir.
He's not a big guy, but he finished that run really physically and pushed the foul. Got 2 or 3 more yards.
Again, that's to the right side. We might have found a honey hole on that side.
I think we have. It's really working right now.
Right up the gut. McGirt. He's going.
Thought he was gone there for a minute. Ronus Jackson also playing right guard. We need to talk about him, Fred. He's doing a great job along with Allison.
Ronus Jackson is a tough kid. He has that Irish lineage. Old Tyler Jackson, you remember him, and he's now serving his community as a deputy. That's his nephew.
Irish on a nice drive right here, all the way down inside the Laney 20. And off McGirt, off the right side, and he's down to about the 15. They just keep plugging away. 5, 6 yards a clip.
Number 74. Right.
We hadn't had much time to talk to Dr. Williams because we hadn't had any time out.
Right. Just a steady drive by Dublin. Fred, they're really leaning on them with that offensive line, and that'll be tiring out the Laney defense.
I want to remind the fans watching here tonight, we will give away at the end of the game trophies for the best defensive and offensive Fighting Irish players, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance Company or Insurance in Dublin.
We tried a little weak side belly on that play.
Stopped by number 11.
Pittman just didn't have any blocking in front of him right there. Good job by the Laney defense. They met him right there in the hole. He might have lost a yard.
I think he did lose.
About 7.
About a yard. So this is a big third down play for the Dublin Fighting Irish. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
We having a moment. He's a tough kid, and he came back from injury from last year. He broke his wrist and rehabbed, and really did a good job taking care of the classroom and doing a tremendous job for the Irish tonight.
Yeah, he's running the ball well.
Dr. Williams, while we're having the timeout, the official timeout, you tell us, you're the man out there, what's going on in the Dublin City school system? What are the big plans for this year?
We have our International Baccalaureate program that is in full swing at Dublin High School. We're also a part of the Great Promise Partnership, where we're looking to work with students who might be at risk and get them really going on internships. And also with that is certain criteria, and they can be a good citizen in the school, and you pick those kids out in the 7th grade. If they can be a good citizen in the school, take care of the classroom, maintain a C average all the way through, they will get scholarship money toward a college of their choice. And these are students who do not have a parent who has attended college before. And so we're looking at things that we can do for our students and trying to be all things to all people through our programs.
All right, we're going to come back, Dr. Williams, in just a moment. We're back on the field now.
Big third down play for Dublin right here. They're 3rd and 7 from the Laney 16. Strickland with inside handoff to McGirt. He had a little bit of a crease right there. Good tough run, and he got it near the 10. I think he'll be at least a yard short. Good run by McGirt.
Clark for Laney brings up 4th down for the Irish.
Looks like he's going to be, maybe a yard and a half short.
In this situation, that old offensive line coach him and said, "Go for it, coach."
I got you.
Yeah, we've been leaning on him pretty good this drive, yeah. They're man on man and just win the battle and get the first down right here. Huge 4th down conversion on 4th and 2 for Dublin. Hand off to Willis. Well defense by Laney. They tried that hand off to the right. There was no blocking there. He'll probably lose at least a yard. Laney will take over right there.
They're going to spot ball on about the 12-yard line.
Give Laney defense credit right there. They played that very well. Stripped away his blocking and hit him behind the line. No chance to get the first down.
Good defensive struggle going on tonight. You know, as coaches, we always kid that all we need is one in the kicking game, and it looks like that's what we have right now.
That's the difference in the game right now.
Lane is dragging a little bit here.
Yeah. I think the heat's taking its toll on both teams a little bit in terms of seeing guys cramping.
3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. First and 10 for Laney on their own 12-yard line.
Got motion, I think, on Laney.
And that's going to bring up first and 15.
Flag on the play, delay game, Laney.
Well, delay a game. I thought it was motion, but it's actually delay a game. Stan, I believe that's Tompkins back in the game for them. He played very well at quarterback in the first half and then got hurt about midway through the second quarter. And this is the first we've seen of him since then.
Been real impressed with number 76 for the Irish. Again, he's a tremendous student and is doing a tremendous job, tremendous asset for the Irish. He came in last year and really got adjusted to what our program demands and is doing a tremendous job.
Yeah, he's playing, I guess, right tackle.
Yes, sir.
Right defensive tackle.
Right defensive tackle.
You're right,
Tompkins again with the inside handoff. Yeah, he and Allison both. And wow, they got a run response. And good job by their back of continuing to move his legs right there and push the pile. Thought the official was going to blow that play dead well upfield, but they let him play it out. Yeah, that's Carswell. Good run by him. He'll get 4 yards out of it. He got the last 3 of it, just keeping those legs moving. That's the way you coach backs, just keep those legs moving. He sure did it right there. Tompkins pulling it down, going off to his right, runs through a tackle. There's Wells. Will stop him, but he's up near first down. Somebody had a shot at him back right around the line of scrimmage, and he ran through the tackle.
Looks like they were able to get to the outside. We got our defense end got hooked on that play, and Wells showed up, and it was man on man there.
You got about 2.5 yards to go. Tompkins didn't pull that one down. That was a busted play.
Yeah.
It's almost like he is not.
Well, like I said, we had a chance to knock him down right around the line of scrimmage, and he did a good job of running through and attempting to tackle.
That's what makes Laney so dangerous. Even on a busted play, they can make something happen.
Yeah, he does a great job running their defense. Hard count right there. Got us to jump. I guess we didn't make contact. They didn't call it. Oh, that's a great play by the right side of the Dublin defense. Tompkins tried to follow his dive back into the hole. I think he's going to be stopped a yard short of his first down.
Hands on the spot.
Yeah.
Number 70, Strong.
I believe it was Strong made the tackle.
They're going to measure.
That was well played by the Dublin defense.
They've got it marked short.
Wow, but then now they move it up. No, that was Gant. Grant, I'm sorry. I was doing my goal team. Yeah, he may have gotten, as they say, a favorable spot. Let's see what the measurement shows. I think he's still going to be a yard short. 4th and 1 for Laney. Let's see if they go for it.
Coach Williams, what do you call him now if you're the Laney coach?
I think I'll kick it.
Yeah, heck of a big risk to go for it inside your own 25.
We've already tried to draw them off, and that didn't work. I think
And their defense just coming off a big goal line stand. Or a big stand inside their own 20, rather.
They are going for it.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Of course, they may be trying to get us to jump again. Yeah, let's see. Our defense needs to play with some discipline right here and not jump on a hard count. That's what he's trying to do. Good job by the Dublin defense. Good discipline right there. They didn't take the bait. Laney actually called timeout right there.
They did. Yeah, they did.
What's up?
All right, let's go back.
They may regret not having that timeout in the fourth
We talked a little bit about some high school programs. What about the middle school? What's going on at the middle school?
The middle school is also in candidacy phase for the International Baccalaureate program, as well as our students will be able to receive industry certification in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Adobe, and this will certainly help our students as they prepare for the high school curriculum on into college, and also help them be ready for the workforce for those particular certifications.
Well, I noticed we're seeing, some fairly high-tech businesses coming to Macon, industries. Are these new programs calculated to be able to put students in those very well-paying jobs if that's what they want to do?
Yes, sir. We really have a great collaboration with our business and industry, and with a charter system, we're able to really do some unique things to help prepare the workforce.
We're going to talk about the charter system in just a minute. All right. They're going again.
Oh, great job. Great job.
Good defensive play. Good defensive play.
Have a Laney player down.
He might have just been embarrassed. That's the quarterback. So
our defense showed great character and determination and did a tremendous job on that stop.
That they did. Doc, I'm going to slip up and call you coach, because that's what you always been doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's fine.
Good pass.
Good throw and good catch.
Number 6, Wells.
Strickland did a great job of hanging in there and delivering a good ball out the Wells.
Bounds by number 21.
Good pass. And good catch.
Samuel.
Again, we're going to give away trophies at the end of this game for the best Fighting Irish defensive and offensive player. They're adjusting my microphone. And that trophy presentation is sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance through our insurance agency right here in Dublin, Georgia. All right. Strickland up behind the center. Quick handoff.
Looks like Laney is sending somebody hard off this to our right and their left now. Looks like they're doing a little stunt. They're trying to slow us down on that side.
That was McMiller off on the run. Wells going back in. Strickland going back in. Fourth quarter. And we're down to the last 12 minutes.
Did you know that Dublin Macon Cardiology is the largest and only full-time single specialty private practice cardiology group in Lawrence County? And Dublin Macon Cardiology is the only private practice with a board-certified nuclear cardiologist on staff, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're here for you. Call right now, 272-3525. You never need a referral. For all your cardiac needs, call us today. Dublin-Macon Cardiology on the campus of Fairview Park Hospital. Dublin-Macon Cardiology, bringing state-of-the-art cardiac care closer to home.
Charter school system. Tell us about that. How does that work? Everybody wants to know about charter school.
The charter school system gives us flexibility on some of the state rules in exchange for increased student achievement. And so with the charter system, we're able to do things to really meet the needs of our students. Some students who are able to complete their work faster, we don't have to just leave them in a class just to have seat time. If they demonstrate competency, we can move them further ahead. Also, it gives us flexibility when you look at the Heart of Georgia College and Career Academy, being able to create a curriculum to meet the needs, to have kids work ready to actually go to work in the industry. So it gives us great flexibility.
Everything I've heard tonight instills new hope, renewed hope for our kids, and we thank you for what you do. All right, we're back on the field now. Strickland behind the center. McMiller again. He sweeps back, goes in for the score.
McMiller did a great job of going around the right side, but we got to give little credit to that entire offensive line. Tremendous job.
Great job. Long snapper, Brian Verspilli. Of course, Strickland, the quarterback, will be the kicker. Ball's up. No good. That brings the score to 13-6. Dublin Fighting Irish leading the Laney Wildcats with 11 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the game.
For the last 16 years, my practice motto has always been to help patients here. Dublin has a Veterans Administration hospital. As you know, there is no cancer care available in this area for the veterans. A lot of them has to go to Atlanta or to Augusta for treatment, which sometimes become very difficult. We salute our troops and the people who have served for this country and for us, and I appreciate their sacrifices, and I would do anything to help them out. I have provided services to the VA hospital here and tried to bring the chemotherapy treatment into the hospital locally. Because of the bureaucracy, sometimes it becomes difficult to provide that treatment in the hospital. I'll be happy to provide those treatments at my office. Please ask your VA doctor to make a referral to this clinic. Dublin Hematology and Oncology Care has been here for the longest time, and I have served you and your family, and I'm proud of that service.
The Cancer Center here in Lawrence County is Dublin Hematology and Oncology Care.
Good.
Strickland is going to be the kicker. Ball's sitting on the Dublin 40. Score 13-6, 11:55 left in the game. Hooch kick comes out of bounds.
Strickland's kick goes out of bounds.
I'm sure he wanted to hit on the field. Now, I am going to say, Coach, in a situation like this where normally the ball goes out of bounds, you take the ball on the 35. The ball sitting at the 42 where it's marked going out of bounds. Is there a choice, or you get to take it where the ball went out?
Where the ball went out on that kick.
All right.
Again, with a team explosive like Laney, you don't want a chance for a big play.
Tompkins back at quarterback. And Tompkins keeps this time. Oh, and he got him a hole. And he takes it over the 50-yard line, down to about the Dublin 46, 47-yard line. And he just juked his way through 3 Dublin defenders right then.
Great job by Keelan May, defensive lineman, getting all the way outside the numbers to make a tackle.
Nowhere this time. Tompkins tries to keep, goes to the left side, tries to fake, holds the ball, met by the Dublin defenders. And Dr. Williams, I'm going to let you help me pick out numbers. I see number 14 there for the Dublin Fighting Irish, Brett O'Neill.
Number 76 as well down at the bottom of the...
Yep.
Number 76, Dan.
And Wells is down. There's everyone that's going to go. Excellent play.
Completion number 12.
I don't know where he stepped out or not.
Looks like they gave him credit there.
Yep, they did. Long play. Team like Laney, that's what you got to worry about. And of course, I suspect that they will go for two. 10:46 left, 13-12. Dublin still over Laney in the fourth quarter.
Exactly right.
And here we go. And they get it this time. The score is now 14-13 in favor of the Lucy Laney Wildcats.
Hello, Middle Georgia. Graham Slater, Dublin Ford, here in downtown Dublin. Hey, folks, we're getting ready to move to Highway 80 West. We're building a new dealership, and I'm trying to clear the lots. There's great deals on all of our tech-savvy cars, and of course the F-150, the best-selling car in America. Come get a deal on a new Fusion or a Focus or a Fiesta, a C-Max, Fusion Hybrid. Lord, we have just so many great vehicles that are available to you. Let me tell you a little bit about some of these great rebates we have. How about the F-250 Super Duty? Rebates up to $4,000 or $1,000 and 0.9%. Or the great selling F-150, up to $6,500 in rebates or 0%. Or the wonderful Family Hauler Expedition, up to $6,000 or $2,250 and 0%. How about the Ford Edge, up to $3,500 or 0%. Or the great selling Ford Focus, up to $3,000 or 0%. Dublin Ford Lincoln, call us or come see us or log on to dublinford.net today. Remember, others call you customer, we call you friend.
High, short kick. Taken on the other side of the field from the press box.
Great close right there by the Laney defender.
Oh, yeah, close from behind.
I don't know who number 20 is. He's number 20, but he's not on their roster.
He is fast.
He sure is.
I'm going to take over first and 10. Their own 19-yard line.
All right. Dublin Fighting Irish put it in play. 10:42 left in the ball game. 14-13 in favor of the Laney Wildcats. And they started their own 19-yard line. And Dublin calls a timeout. We're back on the field.
Dublin now down to one timeout left in the game with 10:42 to go in the fourth quarter, and they trail 14-13. Good hole right there from, I believe that's McMiller.
That is McMiller again.
Good blocking on the right side of the Dublin line. He'll have about 5 yards.
McMiller on the carry. Second down, Dublin.
A long drive for a touchdown would be nice right here.
That's what I was going to say, a drive like the one in the first quarter.
Looks like we have our power personnel in, so we're liable to see the ball continue to go off the edge and up the middle and eventually in the air.
That has worked well for Dublin tonight. There's that inside handoff. Didn't work that time. Well played by the Laney defense.
That one was well played.
Miller for Dublin.
Probably lost a yard or two on that play.
That brings up a big third down. Certainly no gain on that play.
Merriweather brings up third down for Dublin.
Third down, and I'll call it a long 5 right here.
$9:26 left in the game.
Strickland with the inside handoff, or wraparound handoff to McGirt. He had some running room for a minute, but he's bulldogged down. I believe he's going to be at least a yard short of the first down.
Laney had 10 men and within 5 yards.
McGirt on the carry.
He showed the pass right there, and then he did that wraparound handoff to McGirt. But Laney defense did well. It'll be 4th and about 2, and Dublin will be in a punting situation.
Now let's see if Dublin tries to turn the tables on Laney and try to draw him offside.
Number 10, James back for Laney. Number 4, Strickland in the kick.
Do not.
Kind of a knuckleball kick, but it should give him a good roll, and it does across the 40 down to the 32-yard line. That wasn't the prettiest kick you'll ever see, but it was pretty effective.
Effective kick.
To the 32-yard line. Laney takes over 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
Laney will take it over 1st and 10 from their 32, leading 14-13 with 8:16 to go in the 4th quarter.
Laney threw the ball out wide on the last possession, so we really have to lower it here and play the assignment football and come up with a stop.
I would imagine they'll try to spread us out and run it right here. Tompkins back in it, quarterback. They've got 2 receivers to each side. Tompkins keeps it, breaks off to his left, makes a couple of nice moves, runs through a tackle. He's out near midfield.
Tompkins on the carry for Laney, run out of bounds by Wells.
He is really tough to tackle in the open field.
Gave up contain on that play and he was able to get outside and gain a few yards.
He sure did. He's got all the way, that's a gain of 16 up to the 48. Laney will be 1st and 10 from there. They got trips right on this play. Let's see if they try to run it again. There he faked the handoff, came off to his left. Oh, he came out of there. I thought we had him contained.
And they're relying on Tompkins all the way.
Allison had a beat on him, but he just couldn't get him down. And he shot out and got another 1st down. Shot out to his left.
7:59 left.
Yep.
Trapped out and
got good blocking. Allison may be a little shaken up. He's coming off the field. Ball will be right at the Dublin 40 with just under 8 minutes to go in the game. Laney leading 14-13 and on a drive. Inside handoff. Played pretty well by the middle of the Dublin defense. He will get about 3 yards.
Carswell on the carry for Laney.
That's Carswell on the carry for Laney.
Tackle made by number 73, Junior.
around the center.
17, McGirt. 2nd down, Laney.
Got a little bit of a push, but it was played well by the interior of the Dublin defense. Call it 2nd and 7 from Dublin's 37-yard line. There's a handoff off to the left. Played very well by the Dublin defense. They stack him up. Stan, he might have lost a half yard on that play. That was well played by the right side of the Dublin defense.
I don't think there was a gain on the play.
You can see Wells getting up, but he had some help over there too. He really has. Sure has.
Big third down play. Very big third down play.
Social formation.
And he is gone.
Had a man open on the sideline. Nice throw. He slips a tackle. He's down inside and he'll score. He caught the ball about the 30 right on the sideline and slipped one tackle and was able to get it into the end zone.
6:28 left now, 20-13. The Laney Wildcats leading the Dublin Irish.
Missed tackle, but we have enough time. He's doing a tremendous job getting the ball out wide and taking advantage of the athletes.
You know, all those running plays probably had us peering inside. They were able to hit the pass to the outside. Here's an attempted two-point conversion. They throw it, and it's good. That was a weird formation right there, and I don't think we were ready for it.
22-13 is now the score with 6:28.
Polecat formation again. Instead of running the opposite right, they flipped it over to the back on the left and were able to get behind the wall that they had.
Now it'll be very interesting to see what Coach Holmes has in store for us. Offense.
Hi, I'm Brian Millett with Game On Training.
Now, thanks to Game On Training in Dublin, you can train at a first-rate facility. With over 16,000 square feet of training space, Game On features the right equipment and a knowledgeable staff giving serious athletes and recreational players everything they need to take their game to the next level. Game On offers individual and team packages. Monthly memberships are available and one-on-one lessons for ages 7 and up. Game On members have access to train 24/7, so don't miss out. Call or come by for the latest information and schedules, and remember, Game On also offers CrossFit DGA with owner Eric Bland. Get the best workout you've ever had with Eric and his staff. Join Game On's training today for excellent core strength and conditioning. And get your game on.
All right. Laney Wildcats pumped up. Ball resting on the 40. Different kicker this time.
That's number 74 for them, and he's a left footer. He put a lot into that kick. In fact, he got it into the end zone. He really boomed that kick, and it'll be a touchback.
Dublin takes over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
74, Kadarius Wright for them. Left-footed kicker, and Stan, he showed a lot of leg right there.
And it went up high.
It sure did. The Irish in a situation where they pretty well got to have points out of this drive. Down 9, they've got to have 2 scores, so they really no choice but to get points on this drive and then try to win it maybe with a field goal late here in the 4th quarter. With 6:28 left, the Irish trail 22-13.
Strickland brings up the Irish.
Well, Laney's really crowding the line right here, Fred.
10 men within 5 yards of the football.
Strickland looking to pass. He's got a man on the wheel route. Nice catch.
Great catch.
Great throw and a nice catch right there.
Number 23 for the Dublin Fighting Irish. Irish player down.
Irish offensive lineman apparently cramping out there. Hopefully just a cramp. Inside handoff to Pittman, but no blocking there. Well read by the Laney defense. He might lose a yard on that play.
And 31.
Getting the ears back. 10 men within 5 yards of the ball trying to get penetration.
They run to the ball very well, and I think they might be substituting some up front. Keep fresh men in here late in the 4th quarter.
5:54 remaining. Ball on the Dublin 49-yard line. McMiller takes the ball.
Good blocking, yeah. McMiller trying to cut back. We had some blocking there. He'll get about 5 yards. Bring up a big third down play right here.
For the Irish, tackle made by number 8.
The Irish, I don't think, are going to have any choice but to pick up his first down. If they don't get it on third down, I think they're probably going to have no choice but to go for it on fourth down.
I think you're right, Craven. The clock is winding down.
They've only got one timeout left. It'll be interesting to see what kind of call they make right here. They may try to get several yards, maybe not the whole thing on a pass, but a run play to get a few yards and set up a 4th and short situation. Laney really crowding that line.
3rd and 6.
Running the linebacker through.
Strickland back to pass. Got a man open. That's
got a flag.
McMiller.
Got a flag.
Yeah, watch the flag.
Got McMiller for about
He was going to be
half
about
that.
maybe 2 yards short of the first down, but let's check the penalty. That could really hurt Dublin if it's on them.
Holding Dublin.
Gonna go against the Irish. Be marked from the spot of the foul. Gonna change the dynamics tremendously.
That really puts Dublin in a big hole. That ball will be all the way back at their 40. It's going to be 3rd and 20 now. They've got to get to the Laney 40. We're now down to about, by the time this play runs, will be under 4.5 minutes to go in the game. So again, I don't think Dublin's got any choice but to try to go for it if they come up short on third down. There's a wraparound handoff to McGirt. He breaks one tackle coming off to his right.
Get back almost 10 of that.
Back to the
50
line of scrimmage. Yeah. Let's check the penalty though. A flag comes in at the end of the play.
Get the signal. Another holding declined against Dublin.
It'll be 4th and a long 10.
4th down for the Irish.
And the Irish will go for it.
Yeah. Really no choice here but to go for it with only 4:14 to go in the game. As we said, Dublin's only got one timeout, so their ability to stop the clock is limited. So that all that combines to force them going for this 4th down. Strickland pulled out without the ball, had a bad center quarterback exchange. And of course, that can happen a lot of times when you get a new center in the game.
And we've got a flag.
Some penalty flags also. They're going to call motion on Dublin.
False start on Dublin.
It actually worked in our favor on that play.
Yeah, because he never got the snap, so it was going to be Lane's ball anyway. At least this way, Dublin gets another play to try to make it, although it's going to be 4th and 16. Those are tough odds, Stan, on 4th and 16.
They are. Very tough odds.
Yeah, clock running down to about be at 3.5 minutes or less by the time this play is run.
2 wideouts for Dublin. Both sides of the ball.
Strickland back to pass. Had the pass rush, and somebody spiked that ball. He had a couple of men off to his left. Good job by the Laney defense of getting heat on him, Stan, and getting up in his face.
You're right.
Somebody got a hand up and just swatted that ball, and no chance for the completion. Laney will take over at Dublin's 45-yard line with 3:20 to go in the game, leading by 9.
All right, Laney takes over on the Dublin 45-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:20 left to go. Laney leading 22-13.
Now the Irish defenders need to try to tackle the ball and force a turnover. That's probably Dublin's only hope at this point.
Laney's not spreading us out. They're just
they're going to run it. Boy, Tompkins is slippery out there. He just managed to pick his way for about 6 yards right there. We just couldn't get him down on the ground. That'll keep the clock running. We'll now go under 3 minutes.
Let's talk about our offensive player of the game. We've pretty well, I think, have a consensus about the defensive player of the game.
I would think McGurk's a strong candidate. He had a nice game. Was a big run on the first drive, and I believe he scored at least one touchdown tonight.
McGurk has been doing a tremendous job on the interior and off the right side.
He's a tough runner. Again, Tompkins just does a little hesitation and takes the ball up the field. He'll get past the first down marker now. Saw guys jumping around trying to get the ball. I think he might have fumbled at the end of the play, but Laney will still have it.
Another first down.
Another first down. They're close to salting this game away now.
2:22 left in the game. And of course, Laney will be taking their time on each play. Dublin only has one timeout remaining. Laney has 2. And then Tompkins, the quarterback, just going off that left side.
Left and gets about 4 yards. Stan, he's just taking that snap and doing a little hesitation, trying to read the defense a little bit and then taking off. He's been very effective with it. He's a great athletic quarterback.
Clock's ticking down. Late in the fourth quarter.
Lane's just trying to grind out the time.
Yeah, they
keep it in between the tackles.
And of course, we talked about as the game started that this would give Coach Holmes a good read on his team, playing a team as talented as Laney. Did a lot of good things tonight. Things got away from us a little bit late in the third quarter and then in the fourth quarter. But
Tompkins hands it off then. 1:18 remaining. Ball goes out of bounds, but the ball's down on the Dublin. It looks like somewhere right at the 20-yard line.
58.
Playing these type of teams early in the game really helps you and gives you a chance to see the things you need to work on and go back and rally the troops. And the guys fought very hard tonight.
There's really no downside to it because you either make the postseason or don't based on what you do in region play. So, play a tough opponent like this and get a good read on your team, I think is smart on Coach Holmes' part.
Very athletic Laney team.
They are.
Cardwell on the carry for Laney.
The Wildcats are probably going to run one more play, and that's going to be the ball game.
Jackson again. Next week, Dublin will be at Johnson County. The border war starts. Come out and support our Irish. Next week, we will be at Johnson County. Remember, it's the border war.
Tompkins drops to his knee, and that is going to be the ball game. Lucy Laney High School from Augusta, the Wildcats 22, the Dublin Fighting Irish 13. And that's going to wrap up our game of the week. Stay around for the awards after the game. I want to thank Dr. Williams for being with us, Dr. Ledbetter for being with us, and we got a chance to learn a lot about the Dublin City School System. We thank you, Doc.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people.
See your insurance, your auto owner's agent at 904 Bellevue Avenue in Dublin or call 272-0915.
We're back at the Shamrock Bowl following Dublin's opening night 22-13 loss to a very good Laney team. Here with Larry McGirt. Larry, you're our offensive player of the game. You had a big night running the ball. You had a long run on the first drive to get you down here, and you scored a touchdown. Great game.
Thank you.
Tell us about what your offensive line did tonight. Y'all really seemed to run the ball very well up the middle tonight.
I think tonight our offensive linemen, they was on it tonight. It was just last week we lost against Washington County, but this week I think they bounced back good. So
of course, Laney's always a very athletic team. They got a lot of speed. They run to the ball well, and y'all were able to get a pretty good push up front most of the night and run the ball real well.
Yes,
all right, good luck to you the rest of the year. Thanks, Juwan Wells, our player of the game. Juwan, of course, last year you played defensive end, I believe.
Yes,
you played inside linebacker tonight. And you looked like you had the ability to read the offense, to run to the ball. You made a lot of big plays tonight. Tell us about the defensive scheme you had. You played a Laney team with a lot of great athletes, a lot of speed. What were y'all trying to do on defense?
Yeah, my coaches just told me to focus on reading the guard, reading the flag. Well, we call it the flag, just reading the guard. Wherever the guard goes, we'll take it to the play.
Made a lot of big plays tonight, ran the football very well. Good luck the rest of the year.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
no, I'm fine, thanks.
It's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people.
See your insurance, your auto owner's agent at 904 Bellevue Avenue in Dublin or call 272-0915.